in conversation during the transition.
It sure is. Anyways, Digimon. But yeah. So Digimon Frontier, episode 30. Holy crap, this one was really, really good. Here's the weird thing, it's like, I have no memories of the previous episode, or the one that came before it. Or the one that came before that, I think. I don't know. I very distinctly remember, like, the Randomon rematch episode. I very distinctly remember that. I don't remember anything after that, but I very distinctly remember watching this one as a kid. Like, holy crap. And I didn't remember it super well, but I very distinctly remember it's like, oh yeah, Beowulfmon's just fighting Duskmon in, like, this underwater, like, underground, like, area they, like, find. And they're just fighting, like, on this shallow, like, lake. You know, and they're, like, teleporting around and doing crazy bull crap, and, you know, Beowulfmon can just shoot a flaming wolf for some reason. Alright, it's really cool.
I mean, it's more of a light wolf, because, light.
True.
Also, it's called Zweihander.
That's really good. I like that a lot.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense. Because I'm almost certain it just means two-hander, or two-handed or something.
Yeah, Zweihander is a two-handed sword. It's like two-hander, yeah.
So
but it's like,
so
I don't care, it's cool. His sword is his wolf.
Yeah, they just did it because his other, like, all of his attacks are, like, German.
Yes. Because he's effing Beowulfmon.
Yeah, like, I'm going to guess Leaked Seeger is, like, lightsaber, basically.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know any German, I'm just guessing.
I believe that's, like, right. Like, lightsaber or, like, light sword or something. Something along those lines, yeah. Actually, I'd just, like, look this up.
Yeah, you can just Google Translate it or whatever. Kitty.
No, just... Google Translate, where is it?
And then, of course, all of Izumi's attacks are, like, Italian.
Yeah. Brezzo Pezzolo, it's like breeze petals, I'd assume.
Yeah, breeze petals or something like that. Come to think of it, I think all of their, like, they each have attacks in different languages.
Yeah, huh. I guess so.
Although I believe Blitz is also from German.
Yes. I think Blitz is like, Blitzkrieg is like lightning warfare. So I think Blitz is like relating to like lightning or electricity.
Yeah, Blitz comes from the German word for lightning. So there's a bit of crossover, I guess.
Oh, so okay,
what do we do for Junpei's attack names? I don't know, German again?
Yeah, why not? You know, we know Blitzkrieg, sure, why not?
Yeah, except for the Mjolnir bits, which is like it has roots in like Norse or whatever.
Yeah. So surprisingly, Lich Seeger translates into Light Winner according to Google Translate.
Light Winner?
Yes, Seeger translates into like winner, victor, or like champion, essentially, it seems.
Oh. Okay. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Yeah, so it'd be like, you know, like light victory or something. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess. Unless Google Translate is just wrong, which it very well could be, but yeah. Yeah, and what if I was, like, trying to do Seeger on its own? Yeah, no, yeah, winner, victor, champion, yeah. Yeah, alright, yeah, I guess that has to be what it is. Reviewed
Okay,
by
yeah.
contributors. Okay, yeah, it's marked correct by Google Translate users. Okay, yeah, no, that's right, yeah.
Seems like okay. It seems like in Dutch they changed it. It's like translated to light victor.
Oh, alright, yeah. I guess that's, yeah, that sounds about right, then, yeah. Sounds like more accurate than light winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding how they translated it, but it seems like they just renamed all of his attacks to light victor.
That sounds like a real dubism moment, you know, like how like every move Piedmon did in the dub was Trump's sword because that's the first attack he says.
There's a Dragon Ball Z dub where every energy blast, no matter who it comes from, is the Kamehameha. In fact, I think there are some times when they do physical attacks where they also yell Kamehameha.
I still can't go just the Ram scene of like Piedmon punching a rock at someone and shouting Trump's sword. There's that, and there's the move where, like, War Greymon spins around at someone with his claws forward and shouts Terra Force. I guess he is the Terra Force now. Oh, man. But yeah, I very distinctly remember from a kid, just like from when I was a kid, just watching this episode and being like, okay, I remember him like teleporting around, like attacking. I remember him doing the sword fight. I remember that, like, you know, they have the whole like clash and everything, and they kind of like get to a conclusion, sort of. And Duskmon pulls out his beast spirit, and I distinctly remember that thing. I remember Duskmon just turning into a freaking giant bird and just like circling around and being all crazy and evil.
What is Velgamon or something?
Yes, Velgamon.
It's a big evil bird. Eh.
Eh.
That's kind of my thoughts on his beast spirit. But although I would wait, does he get like a different beast spirit once he switches sides?
Yes, and that makes the insert song of this episode very odd.
Okay.
Cause yeah, I mean, is like in case people aren't like guessed by now, it's like yeah, just straight up like yeah, Duskmon is the sixth ranger of the group. He is the sixth ranger, and like that means hey, we gotta switch out all of his evil forms for dark forms that aren't evil. And for whatever reason, those ones are lion themed, and none of them have broken wings.
Well, this song, I mean, I can't say I was paying attention to the lyrics of the song, but like they applied to Velgamon, not his new forms.
Yes. The lyrics of the song, which are like, yo, oh, I can't fly, yo, my wings are broken. I just have to live with these broken wings. And like, yo, I've like sat there and I watched as like the colorless stray dog is like the translation from the version I read, was like laughing at me or whatever, staring at me. Yeah, I think it was like staring at me. It's like, no, screw you, I'll fly with these broken wings, watch me do it. And that's the song in like a nutshell. And I love it. It's honestly, it's a really good insert song, but I guess we'll get more into that in like a second. But yeah, this episode, they're just like, yeah, big, really good fight scene between the two. We're like, yeah.
Is Velgamon's theme better than Beelzemon's?
Crap, that's a tough one. Cause it's like Beelzemon's is great. Beelzemon's theme is a bop. Velgamon's theme is like, a chill, downbeat, like, heavy melody that builds as it goes, and I actually like that a lot.
Velgamon's theme has more of a rock feel to it, so I kind of like it more.
Man, I did a sub versus dub for Beelzemon's Black Wings one, and I'm definitely gonna have to, like, upload one for this song too, because holy crap. What's the
song's name?
I believe it's Black Invader for Beelzemon.
No, for Velgamon's one.
I don't know. I would assume it's something like Broken Wings.
Frontier. I'll look up Digimon Frontier Broken Wings. With Broken Wings.
Okay, yeah, not far off. I know Beelzemon's isn't Black Invader, it's like Black Intruder, I think?
Yeah.
I'd have to look into it, but it's like, yeah.
I was just looking it up, it's Black Intruder.
Yeah.
Which is an unfortunate name for a theme.
Yeah. Doesn't quite work as well in English, but it's still a really good song. I would have just called it Black Wings or something as an English translation.
Yeah, and who knows, maybe they did, although maybe they didn't because they didn't use it in the dub. Yeah,
that's true.
So they just didn't bother. But yeah, the Koji, no, what's his name?
Man,
Koji Wada?
More people need to know about the Black Wings song from Digimon Tamers. Or it's just this this weirdly like South American sounding like weirdly like like what'd be the correct like term, like sort of like Spanish sounding like song where Beelzemon's like, oh yeah, what, I'm the best, I'm the strongest, and I don't care, I'll beat you while I'm flying with my aloof wings of darkness and stuff. And it's just an entire song about like how Beelzemon's the best and the coolest, and he's like, I'll take out anyone my way. He's like, I believe one of the lyrics is something like, people who like escape after meeting me, there are none.
I think it's like, and I think that part is like people who escape me, and then there's like a little instrumental break, and then it says there are none.
Oh, it's so good. I love it so much. There's like a disco beat.
Yeah, it's a good song.
Oh man, check out that video. That video is great. I made it. I would know.
Yeah, I had forgotten that the vocalist who does like, I'm pretty sure all of the songs we've been hearing with vocals, I'm pretty sure it's all been Koji Wada.
Oh really? All right, yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy who sang Butterfly. I'm pretty sure he sang Braveheart. Like, I'm pretty sure he did all of them.
Yeah, props to him, man, yeah.
Pretty sure. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2016.
Ah, no, that's a shame. Well,
yeah.
At least the guy they found to replace him did a really good job with Ghost Game. They've
continued on with good music.
Oh, yeah. Man, that's such a weird... Like, it's so weird that the dub just removed all the insert songs. Because that's been, like, just watching through the subs, that's been such a big part of the experience. It's like, okay, yeah, like, new season, new, like, encounter, whatever, it's like, do we get a new insert song? And it's like, alright, what do we get to, like, jam out to as, like, the heroes do their big cool thing?
Hey Digimon.
Oh man!
It's like, kill me.
Man, I know people are gonna be angry. Hey, Digimon it's not like the worst, it's kind of trash. I'm gonna be real. It's kind of the worst one of these.
It's terrible.
It's kind of not good.
All of the dub songs are awful when you compare them to the originals.
Oh, man.
Like, I felt cheated watching through Tamers, and like Card Slash starts playing. It's like, holy crap!
Slash the life, slash the night, it's so good.
It's like everything about it, from like the way it builds up and everything. Oh no, I'm thinking of a different song. Even I'm thinking of the Evolution theme, I think.
Man, I don't remember the Evolution theme too distinctly, but like I definitely remember Card Slash. Man, I'd have to like
Yeah. The Evolution theme is so good.
Oh man. Oh, alright, just realized you've been posting oh wow, that actually is a really cool gun Digimon. Yeah, Astamon, alright, yeah.
Yeah, he's so cool.
Dude looks sick.
I'll post it in music, but yeah, we can't sit here and listen to it right now, but oh yeah, man.
Unfortunately.
The Tamers Evolution theme is so good. It's so good that they put it in Rumble Arena and then took it out of the localized version.
Yeah, what the heck? Oh man, like Digimon is such a good soundtrack for the insert songs. Holy crap! Like that's the thing. It's like for an even like O2, like this is the worst series. Well, I probably shouldn't say that because try's a thing. But yeah, even O2 had like really good music to it.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I feel like like just Beat Hit and like Breakup might be some of my favorite tracks in the series. Like that's probably just purely personal preference, but they're just so good though. Just the way it like syncs up with the evolution stuff and just goes. Oh, it's so strong. Man, side note, yeah, it's another sub versus dub I've done for Beat It. Because of course. Yeah. I've got, like, the Antilamon Evolution, the friggin', like, Digimon O2 movie, Hurricane Touchdown, / the English Digimon the movie, the freaking, like, Beat Hit, Omnimon's Evolution in, like, the movie, because of course. Because that was also one that was really surprising to see how they changed it. And, yeah, I think I did one for the, like, Tamer's Matrix Evolution, and I don't remember it super well. I just remember the dub just not being as good. Yeah, I should probably, like, rewatch that one to, like, get a good feel for the Evolution theme again. But yeah, I'll definitely have to add this to the list.
Yeah. As far as Frontiers goes, I don't hate With the Will. I just don't like how it starts.
Yeah. That's the, like sub-theme, right? Yeah, if I'm remembering right.
Yes, With the Will is the Evolution theme, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of, like, how it starts and stops at the start, but, like, I do like it once it gets going.
Yeah, once the song actually starts, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. But yeah, side note, it's also worth knowing that, like, and I guess because we're already here, screw it, let's just talk about it. But it's like, yeah, the way this fight ends is that it's like, alright, like, Beowulfmon, like, beats Duskmon, and, like, Truvimon just, like, unlocks his, like, beast spirit and just, like, lets him just lose control and turn to Velgamon. Which, of course, it's going crazy because it's the first time he's gone into a beast spirit mode.
Yeah, but also Truvimon is like, forget about the part where you're a human, actually, and then he does.
Yeah. Side note, that's another thing I should probably point out. Like, there are, like, a lot of really good shots of, like, Cherubimon's shadow in this episode. Just flowing around in the background, watching over Duskmon and being like, oh yeah, good, do the evil thing. Like, there's a lot of really good shots of Cherubimon being really, like, cool and, like, villainous and mysterious in this one.
Yeah, it's Cherubimon. It's the big shadow, evil face.
Oh, I love it. Man, I like this. I feel like people like disagree because, like, the just Return to the Human World episode was so good. This might be one of my favorite episodes of Tamers so far. I feel like this might top it. Because it's like, it gets to the point really well, and it has so much good imagery to it. It's so strong.
It's pretty good. We're finally getting more backstory and stuff for characters, so that's good.
Yeah. We have the whole thing, Cherubimon gives him the Dark Spirit, which we finally get to see, and boy, this thing looks cool. It's a good design for an evil spirit, holy crap.
Yeah. I didn't even notice, like, the big, like, dragon skulls or whatever.
Yeah, because those are, like, the big crazy, like, monster skulls that he has for hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there anything else right? Yeah, but yeah, eventually, like, gets to a point where it's like, alright, Velgamon is, like, a problem. Velgamon is a big, big problem. And, like, even Cherubimon can't even, like, control him. Like, he just flies through his little Shao form and just, like, destroys it. Doesn't destroy Cherubimon, but stops him from, like, interfering.
Yeah. Also, he has a move that's like the name is on the same level of Field Destroyer, which is like Zone Deleter or something.
Yes. Which is an interesting attack where he just flies around someone, scraping the ground with his wing to form a circle, and the circle closes into an evil smiling mouth that, like, explodes and destroys everything inside of it.
Yeah, it's an interesting attack.
Oh yeah. Definitely really cool visually. But yeah, it's like the big, like, crux of this episode is that it's like, alright, Koji and, like, friggin', like, what's, like, his name? Crap, what's the brother's name? Kenta?
Oh.
No,
Koichi.
Yeah, Koichi and, like, Koji are, like, finding each other as, like, Beowulfmon, Duskmon, and they can sense that something's off, and they're like, okay, but who are you, though? And neither of them really understands.
Yeah.
And it's like, eventually Velgamon, like, gets the Arhande's wing, and he's like, it's going to, like, destroy Beowulfmon and just finish him off. In the Digivice... No, not Beowulfmon. Koji specifically, I should say. He's, like, knocked him out of his evolution. And, like, Koji's Digivice glows with Ophaimon's symbol, which shines on Velgamon's head, and, like, gives its, like... It uses Ophaimon's power, presumably, to make him, like, remember a bit about his human life, just to, like, try and break him out of, like, Cherubimon's spell. And honestly, yeah.
Deus Ex Digivice.
Deus Ex Digivice, but honestly, I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like, alright, this is like, the Angel Digimon are helping as best as they can, but they're not, like, helping to the point where it's like, a cop-out every episode or something. Like, it's not excessive, but it's, like, there. And it's like, alright, you know what? That's a good balance. That's fair enough.
It's like, yeah, it's just like light fighting back against the darkness or whatever, so it just gets rid of Dark Cherubimon's influence or whatever.
It's not going to, like, fend him off or, like, destroy him or whatever. It's just gonna, like, jog his memory a little bit to give him pause and make him escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just enough of, like, a nudge to convince him that something's up and, like, you know, kind of bring him to his senses.
Yeah. We'll pick up Koichi for the party later.
Listen, we're gonna get that 6th Ranger eventually, it's just a matter of when. We gotta have our Silver Ranger join the team. We gotta get the Green Ranger on board, and then turn him into the White Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You ever, like, hear about the original, like, show Power Rangers was based on how that arc goes?
Super Sentai?
Yeah, the original Green Ranger arc is, like, wild.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, there's a whole thing where it's like the Green Ranger is like a lingering spirit that should have passed on. And can like only exist in this like room that's like outside of time or whatever, just watching events unfold. And it's like this room full of candles, and the deal is explained by like a magical fairy being because Super Sentai is weird. That's like every time he goes into the real world to like, you know, fight, it like exhausts the candles in the room, and when the last candle goes out, his soul will like be erased. And he'll like just stop existing. And it's like the big thing is that he's like a villain at first and they eventually like win him over. And he's like showing up every now and then to help them. But you know, every time he's like burning those candles. And it's like, alright, you can only like help out so much before you just like, have to sacrifice yourself basically. And yeah, that's why the White Ranger's a thing. Because they have to, like, find a workaround and, like, get him, like, a real body, essentially, if I remember right. I forget exactly how it goes, but it's, like, a whole big crazy ordeal. But yeah. I have to imagine this 6th Ranger won't be nearly as nutty. Also, I don't understand why his new beast spirit is going to be a lion if, like, the entire thing is broken wings.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I mean, you'll have a point if they keep using that specifically for his evolutions, but if they don't, then...
Yeah, it just feels like a waste to throw it away when it gets to such a good place, you know?
They'll probably just use it for Velgamon.
I see it come back and be like, you know what, no, my wings are repaired and I, like, fly again or some crap for, like, the new form. You know what, screw it, give us, like, his, like, just friggin' spirit fusion form. Give us Rihimon. I know they won't, but do it, you cowards. At least that one actually does have wings, so the song would become applicable again. It would be so easy to do. Oh, man. But yeah, sort of the whole, like, thing where it's like, they appeal to his humanity or whatever, and they, like, jog his memory via Digivice Ex Machina. And it's like, you see the flashback where he's like, okay, like, Koichi's, like, speaks with his grandmother as she's presumably on her deathbed at, like, the hospital, or, like, dying or whatever. And she's like, okay, hey, you have a brother. That seems to be the day he, like, goes to the terminal to try and, like, meet with Koji. Or, like, tries to, like, track him down and seems to find him. As he's, trying to, like, meet up with him, he's, like, a second too late to the elevator, and he, like, tries to run down the stairs, he trips and falls. It is unclear whether or not he dies, but there's a weird implication there that, like, he might have, like, died and his consciousness is between worlds. And then, like, Truimon's like, oh, hey, you seem really resentful and, like, someone I can use for things. Yeah, have a dark spirit and come back as a Digimon.
Yeah, it's very unclear how Koichi ended up in the digital world.
Yeah, it seems like it ironically might just be like either he died or it might just be the whole like, like dark Trailmon thing that can just like seemingly transport people between worlds when their hearts are like full of darkness or whatever. Like maybe he was just so bitter and resentful over not making it that like, pushed his soul to the other side or something. Hard to say. Hopefully we get an explanation for that, although we probably won't.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But yeah, like Truvimon just like shows is like, oh yeah, you know what? You can be a Dark Warrior. Let's do this. It's like, is he remembers that, this is I really like this song because it's like it starts off super slow and like super chill, and like as soon as it cuts into the flashback, it like gets stronger, and you like sense the beat harder, and the lyrics click in. And as soon as you like go back to like the digital world out of the flashback, it kicks up again. And it's like perfectly timed to the beat. It's like he starts flying away as Koji just realizes something's like going on. He's like, wait, no, he's like, no, come back. And he's like, who are you? And he's like, like, just what are you to me? And he like flies off, and it's really, really cool and well done.
Yeah.
And
The
like,
series, I mean, we've gushed about it so much already, but yeah, the series is great with its music.
yeah, this is a really good episode. This is a really good moment. It's like,
Or, when I say this series, I mean like all of Digimon.
oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's like the dub surprisingly tries to recapture that.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I don't believe it's the same beer, the same song, but they did make a similar feeling insert song for this moment. They didn't dub the existing song, they like made their own.
At
And
least they tried?
yeah. And it's like, here's the thing. Honestly, it's way more in your face. It's like way more direct and like, to the point with its lyrics. It's way more blunt's what I'm saying. But they kept the
Right.
same vibe. They kept the like same like, sort of like slow like, low beat like rock sort of like thing going. And they like made an attempt, and honestly it worked out pretty well.
Hmm.
I'd like suggest looking up after the stream if you have the time, just to like see what it's like. But yeah, they did a really good attempt at it.
If I can find it.
But yeah, honestly, I'll just like send you a link to a totally legal anime site where you can just watch it.
I was just gonna look it up on YouTube. That scene's probably there somewhere.
Oh yeah. Or you can just wait until I just like put that video out there and it'll just be there because of course. But yeah. They like made a good attempt at honestly. It's like the lyrics are alright, first off, like because of this I have to watch a bit of the dub. And the dub is like Velgamon just keeps shouting destroy darkness or whatever. And he's like, I'm gonna kill you and stuff. And it's like, okay, yeah, this is already way less subtle. And the song kicks in. And it's just it's like it starts off as like generic evil like music or generic hopeful music or whatever, like generic like dub music. And when it gets into the flashback, it doesn't sync things up to the points like the song does, but they do play it for the flashback.
Hmm.
And the lyrics are basically like, oh yeah, who are you? I need to like find you, I'll like keep going through the darkness and stuff. And it's like it's way more blunt, but it's like, they're trying to capture the vibe. They're doing a good attempt at it, For like Digimon dub work, this is like actually kind of like noteworthy. This is like actually pretty like good for them. Like so far at least.
Hmm.
But yeah, definitely worth looking up, and I'll try to get that out as soon as I can. So yeah, I guess anything else we really want to talk about?
Nah, not really. Good episode though.
Yeah. One thing I really do appreciate that I do want to bring up is that it's like, I like how they have the whole fight and there's like actually a bit of like back and forth in it, as opposed to them just being like equally matched the entire way. And that leads to a cool moment where it's like, like, Duskmon's got, like, sorry, not Koichi, he's got Koji on the ground as, like, Beowulfmon is like, go, like, cut his head off. And Beowulfmon, like, he basically, like, sees, like, Koji him for a second, it distracts him. And that gives Beowulfmon enough time to just, like, break through the blades with his big two-handed sword. And they pins him to the wall with it, and he just takes out the effing gun. And he's just like, you know what? Light won't surrender to the darkness. I'm just gonna destroy you.
Die.
Just die, mother effer. And it's like Cherubimon literally has to, like, show up as, like, an assist and save him. Right, that's another detail I really like about this, is that it's like, yes, they're fine, you can tell that it's like, their armor is, like, scuffed up and stuff, Like, they've got this for a while, and they're actually starting to get a bit, like, worn out and, like, damaged and stuff. It's a really cool little detail.
Yeah.
But yeah, good episode, can't say enough good about it. I don't think I feel like the only nitpick I have is that it's like, some of the animation looks a bit stiff, but I mean, it's Digimon, it's a TV budget, in the 90s and stuff. It is what it is, So the teleporting is gonna look a bit like, stiff, just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
We're working with what we got here, basically. But yeah. Nothing's Digimon.